Oh boy. Looks like exchanges are back. Well, kind of, because they're giving us an 80 plus times 20 version 2 and version 1. Now, you're probably thinking, is this clickbait? I promise you it's not. You need 85 overall exactly 5, 86 overall exactly 4. These are endlessly repeatable. Then for the other one, you need to have 187, 188, 289s, and 290s. So this is kind of like their updated version of the exchanges. Now, I'm going to show you how you can grind these over and over again. So, for example, if you do get 585s and you have got 684s, you can go ahead and get this done. Now, you can see that you can use bronze cards, silver cards, or even gold cards to get the rest of the requirements done. You just need to fill them in. And they do give you some extra packs back. Now, don't get me wrong. These packs aren't very, very good. But they still are going to give you small Electrums and a small gold players pack. So, some give you more packs back than others. Some don't. That being said, let's open up these two, see what we get, and then get into the grind. So, of course, they're both going to be under the 82 plus times 20. Now, these probably going to be awful for pathway, but we are looking for 585s and 486s as a minimum out of every single time we do this, because that means we can get another one. Now, most likely, that isn't going to happen every single time. We get ourselves our first 89, and we also get ourselves the second 89. So, we're on our way with that one as well. We need 289s, 188, 187. And then, of course, we get ourselves a load of 85s. There's an 85 there. These 84s, 83s, etc. are going to help us with other SBCs and much more. But that's going to be my biggest concern with these. The pack weight isn't going to be great. Let's go ahead and open up the second one. And you can write this down on your phone or on a piece of paper or whatever you want to do, the exact requirements you need. And just make a mental note as you go through. So there's going to be an 86 Gabriel. So, again, 86 is fantastic, but not always what we need. A load of 85s, 83s, etc. Nothing crazy. So once you have cleared out your club with at least one of those completed, that will help you do the next step in terms of the grind. Now, you got the 85 plus combo. You've also got the crafting and stuff like that, the 83 times 4, the 85 plus player pick. I'm going to do the 85 plus player pick first because, in theory, we are going to get higher rate of fodder, way more consistent, and we can basically pick and choose what we want to take out of that. So we need 185, which is a little bit annoying, but it is what it is. And then we can go 84. So we can knock this all the way down to 84 rated. High to low, ignore storage or club. I'm going to go for storage because I've got a lot in 9. Go gold and then just hit send, basically. Wild triangle. That's going to put it in. As you can see there, I just don't have enough in my storage. That's completely fine. So I'm going to go to my club now and get rid of all the 84s. And I'll be back once I've basically got the cheapest way of doing that. So as you can see, you can get this done with 185 that you need, and then 5 or 6 684s, and then 389. So it's quite cheap there. Not too bad to do, and that's going to give us our first pick. Now, we're going to do these one at a time, but obviously, you guys want to do that as well. Normally, I do them all at the same time, but you can see there, we can pick 2. Now, unfortunately, in this one, we only get 188 and 285, so the 88 is going to help us. The 85 is not so much, and you basically want to do that. So let me go ahead and complete the last 2, and I'll be back once that has been done. So they have both been completed. Now, ideally from these, you kind of want to hit the 90 rated or the 89 rated. So get 2 86s and an 88. Now, I'm going to take the 2 86s because I already have enough 88s for that segment. So that one can go into version 1. So as long as you're breaking them down into version 1, version 2, thankfully we have storage and we can link this together. Now, I've got 2 88s here. And I've already got a Kimmich, so I can't put Kimmich into the same SBC that I've already got, so I'm not going to take him. So it is all about remembering which cards you're taking, which ones you aren't. So if we were to just quickly go back to both of the 82 plus times 20, all we are going to do is go into our most recent, and then you can see here what we've packed so far that can go into this. So an 88 can, and then I believe I need to go to my storage because I put some cards in there. And we've got ourselves another 86 there we don't need, and a couple more 88. So you see, we only need 188, 289s, 290s, and 187. Now, you should be able to get an 87 from the pick. So again, remembering that is always important. So if I go to 87, that's not 87, no, it's 87. Put in Osimhen there, and then all we need now is 2 90s and 2 89s. Now, the hardest part about this one SBC on its own is this one in particular, version 2, is you're going to struggle to find 90 rated golds. They cannot be open, I believe, whereas I've got one in my storage, because it has to be exactly, and we need 2 of them. So it's going to be the hardest part, is getting the 90s. That is why the other one is much better, in my opinion, because it is easier to get 85s and 86s, in theory, than trying to get 18, that's a 90 card. But once I get one more 90, that one's ready to go. So we're going to leave that one as it is, and we are going to work our way back over with the version 1. So we need to have 4 86s and X amount of 85. So again, going to my storage, have a look what's in there, and we're going to scroll down to 86. We got one here. There's the Kimmich that we took from the pick. Chaganoglu, and then we need a Gabriel. Fantastic. And then the other 2 cards can be just whatever the lowest rated in my club. Now, right now, it's probably silvers. I've got 1 bronze and 1 silver. So I'm just going to pop silvers in. Bit short on bronzes, but I'm going to do a video straight after this about how to grind all those a little bit later. We're just solely focusing on these 82 plus times whatever. Now, remember, every time you complete this, you do get an extra pack back. Make sure you're opening up those packs every single time because they are going to potentially give you more walkouts and whatever else. Or worst case scenario, which we're going to get to in a second, a load of cards that don't seem like they're going to help you, but I promise you are. The silvers you get out of this can go straight back into any of the 85 or 86 requirements because we need 2 cards that aren't 85 or 86. Any of the gold rares and commons is about to go into the next step I'm about to show you. So all these gold rares and gold commons that we're getting from these are going to go into the next step. So let's go ahead and go back to the SBC tab now and complete the last step of the 82 plus times 20, which is this 85. And of course, we need 5 of them. So we are going to go to our storage again. Always clear out your storage first. If your storage is empty, then that's when you go to your club. And we need 5 of these as mentioned. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then, of course, that's going to be 5. And then we need 2 extra positions, which we can just go to squad builder. We can go to ignore position. We can go low. We can set this on all. Make sure it's not on gold. Go any. And then bang. There we go. Get submitted in. It's going to put 2 lowest rated players in. Bang. So that's another 82 times 20. Now, that's, of course, with a lot of things already in my club. I'm assuming the people that are watching this part right now already know how to do the grind at some level. Now, if you have no idea what in the world's going on, I'm going to explain to you right after we open this 82 times 20, just to see what we get out of this. Now, I will probably do 50 of these a little bit later to see if we get any team of the seasons or not. As long as you're getting walkouts, that's the main goal. And it looks like it's going to be an 89 Odegaard, which is fantastic. But as you know, we are 190 array. Now, I didn't check if it's a double walkout or not, so we're just going to have to see relatively quickly here. Hopefully it was. It wasn't. Oh, no, it wasn't there. So there we go. So it's an 89. So no 90 out of that. A load of 84s, 83s again. And I'm going to explain where they go if you start getting full up on those. Now, with your 84s and 83s, if you need Team of the Seasons to complete the 83-14, any of the icon picks or any of the players that are out, anything like that, then you are going to want to go do the Team of the Season, Team of the Week upgrade, because that's just going to be really easy to do. Now, if I go over to upgrades, make my way all the way over to Team of the Week upgrades, you'll see here that the requirements are relatively easy. There's 84 plus 1 here. To get this done, all we need is an 83 rated team. So that's going to be 2 82s and 9 83s, and that's going to give you a Team of the Week. So all of those you're getting from the 82 pluses, keep putting them in there over and over and over again until you have like 30 to 40 Team of the Weeks. Once you've got to that, going back to those gold packs that we just opened with the silvers, they're going to go into the 82 plus player picks. So if I just go, for example, newest, we have to go past all the 83s, 84s we got. But where we go, we could pop in this common, we could pop this rare in. And if you want to, and you've got too many Team of the Week, so don't know what to do with them, pop them into this 82 plus Team of the Week, because you're going to keep getting them back. There's no harm in that. And out of these player picks, we are looking to hit the 86s, 85s, 87s, 88s, 89s, and believe it or not, 90s. Now, it's not always going to happen as we get ourselves an 86 there, but that's why you want to do that, because that's going to help you continue going round. Now, of course, you've got the 85 times 5 combos. They will also give them to you. But the problem with these is you need a Team of the Week requirement or a Team of the Season. And if you don't have any of those in your club, that's why you need to do the Team of the Week upgrade. But that being said, you could also use objective cards if you're not using them, so don't be worried to do that. And, of course, if you put in a 92 rated Team of the Season, for example, or a 92 rated card, knock this down to 82 rated. Stick this up to high to low. Make sure it's on gold, and then you are just going to go ahead and send a full 82 rated squad. Will get you so close to the requirement you wouldn't believe. And all you need to do is add in like 1 or 2 83 rated cards, which you'll have so many of from doing these upgrades that you can just go ahead and get the extra packs. Now, of course, let's just talk about it really quick. The elephant in the room. You have to remember that these are only going to be here for X amount of times every single day. They're not going to be there every single time. The 85 combos, right? You get 4 of them every day. So once they're gone, that's when you want to go full attack into the player picks. Now, I will be streaming tomorrow in the evening, and I will be going through the craziest 82 plus times 20 grind and showing you exactly how to do this. So we open up our 85 plus combo just in case you get anything. Now, it looks like a Modric. It's a double walkout. So again, that's another 86 that can help us with the version 1. We get an 89, an 86, and 85. So these two And these two can help us with the version 1, 82 times 20. The 89s can help us with version 2. But again, we need a 90 rated plus. Now, another really consistent way of getting 90 rated cards is going to be, believe it or not, the actual 1 of 15 Encore pick. So we need to have 87 squad and 5 86s. If you're getting a lot of 86s from the 82 times 20, but you're like, I'm not getting any 90 or 90 rated cards or anything like that, go do this, and I'm going to show you exactly why. So we're going to go ahead and just stick these all in. Now, there are going to be certain cards in here that might be higher rated and better than others to take, but for the sake of this video, we are just looking for the ones that we need. So use this as like your filter spot. If you need a 90 rated card, an 89 rated card, and you're just not getting them from the grind, you will build up enough fodder to do an Encore pick. That's kind of like taking your shot, if you like. And you are basically going to shoot your load into that SBC and pray that you get one back that you need. Now, the beautiful thing about this is with the 87s, they're not really needed for anything else, as you know. You can go ahead and pop in a couple of 88s into this, and then you can go ahead and stick in a load of 85s, 83s, etc. if you've got even more high-rated cards, because this is from my storage, and we know we're going to constantly do the 82 times 20. Whether that's version 1 or version 2, we can be a little bit lenient with these cards and try and get them done as soon as possible. So another 88 is going to get that done. Does an 87 get that done? I don't know. An 86 doesn't. So we're going to put an 88 in just for this. And that's going to give you your first Encore pick. So if you do end up accumulating a lot of fodder, but you can't complete version 2 because you need a 90 rated card or another 289s, but you've got lots of 87s, go do this player pick. Because if I just go ahead and do it quickly, we're looking for 190 rated card out of this. So an 88, 87, 88, 86, 86, 87, 87. 92 rated, a 92 rated, an 89. So I didn't get a 90, unfortunately, but I did get an 89 if you need that. We've got a pretty nice card here, another 92. And don't forget, these can help you make the 87 rated squad for the Encore pick to be even cheaper. So if I take Lewandowski again, I could put that 92 rated player back into the 87 requirement and go back round and round and round. Now, of course, you can go ahead and do your daily login to get extra high-rated cards back. You can do the crafting, the grinding that can go into the 82-plus player picks. And if you don't know what that is, I'll show you a little graph, a little tutorial now on screen. So step 1 is to put 1 bronze card into the Super Daily Bronze upgrade. Complete that 3 times. That's going to give you so many bronzes back. Moving on to step 2, we're going to put in all of our new bronzes we have acquired into the TOTS grinding upgrade. We can do this 30 times, but it is important that you do this 1 step at a time. That is then going to give you 3 gold rares and 7 gold commons, which you can put into the Team of the Season crafting upgrade. Complete that. That's going to give you 5 cards that are 77 rated or higher. Pop in all of those 5 gold cards that you've got into the 82 plus player pick. Select the highest rated card. Rinse and repeat those steps over and over again, and you will get yourself guaranteed Team of the Seasons every single time. Now that you've seen that, go ahead and get them done. Like I said, we'll be live streaming tomorrow in the evening on this channel, so if you want to check that out, let me know. Any questions? I will be doing a complete ultimate Team of the Season grind coming straight out after this, so if you want to catch out to do all the lower stuff, for example bronzes, daily golds, league on, Team of the Season upgrade and much more, that's the next video, and I'll catch you in that video hopefully, or in the live stream, and I'll see you then.